My father, who was the founder and the first publisher of the Algemeiner Journal in 1972, would often tell me the rule in journalism, and that is that there are three types of people. People who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and people who ask what happened. Better late than never. I'm humbled to share with you that all of us, every part of our team, and by extension every one of you here, partners with us, are people who are committed to make things happen and not to wait on the sidelines, bystanders, spectators, but to initiate, to be proactive. We live in a time, if you can capture it in one word, it's disruption. In every segment of society, things are changing and changing quickly. So it's a great privilege and a great responsibility to be a voice, a courageous voice, an honest voice, and one that isn't waiting to conform to other people's standards, but stands up to make things happen. And all the people honored here this evening are all participants in that attitude. David, who we just honored, mentioned the word Algemeiner and its meaning. So I'm here to reveal the secret of the translation of the word Algemeiner, because rest assured, many people have asked the question, Algemeiner, what? That's not very good when you have to raise money if someone starts with a what like that. So then, for a period of time, we got away with this type of tongue-in-cheek and said it's the Jewish response to Al Jazeera, Algemeiner. And then people said, I don't know what Al Jazeera is, so why do I need to know what Algemeiner is, you know? However, it's really, Algemeiner precedes Al Jazeera, first of all by a few thousand years, because we begin with Abraham. And secondly, the founding of the Algemeiner was before Al Jazeera existed, and actually the word means, it's a combination of a Yiddish-German word. As a matter of fact, I just heard from the ambassador that his first language is German, and he knows what Algemeiner is, as does David. Universal, broad-based, all-encompassing. You want a cooler word, eclectic. Like you look around the room, an eclectic audience. People keep saying to me, what is the common denominator between everyone in this room? Besides that they like an elegant evening and a nice meal. So I said, because we share universal values that transcend our differences, and we honor and celebrate them, and in our world, that's what we need most. So whether you know what the word means or doesn't, the soul of the Algemeiner, the spirit, is that all-encompassing, eclectic, a voice for everyone, obviously with standards and ideals, but we don't need to silence anyone for us to be right. And I want to acknowledge my dear colleague and friend, David Efyun, who has been a critical component in making this happen. To be honest, I could sit here and literally not worry about a thing, even though, trust me, I did worry about it a number of years ago. So now I've paid my dues, and I let someone else worry. But on a positive and upbeat note, it's a real honor, and look what you have achieved. Growth from year to year, and not just Algemeiner as an entity, as an organization, but above all, as I said, a voice that makes things happen. And I welcome and invite you all to participate in that cause, each in your own way, financially, obviously, but more than finance is the support. And there are people in this room, too many to me to enumerate, that were here with us when we build the foundation. You know, foundations are invisible. They're under the ground, you don't see them. You see the beautiful first floor, the second floor, the furnishings, but you don't see the foundation. Well, I do, as does David, as does our entire team, because we appreciate those beginnings, those humble beginnings that make any great thing happen. And whatever we see today, I have no doubt will grow in its influence and being that media voice that's so necessary today to at least level the playing field, if not better, in the integrity and that voice that Israel and the Jewish people need.